No!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve.
For me? From whom? Well now, that is something. Hand it over, please. Oh no. I hadn't heard from Gorm for a while, so I'd hoped he'd given up his little scheme. The last time we discussed this issue was before this damnable war broke out. Things were different then. Now what he's asking, it's just impossible. Even if it worked, the questions and accusations it would cause, well, I'll take it under advisement. Thank you. Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me. A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Beyrand in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
That makes 23. Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a... Aye, I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job. You know you can afford a septim or two? Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually. Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you that. Keep your head about you.
If you must venture southwest, stay clear of Volskike. It is a cursed place, a tomb where the dead still live.
So, what do we have here? I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. That's not smart for business. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Being old's not so bad.
We drink
Daughter
to
keeps
our
me
youth.
fed.
Ah, yet another new
Days are
face.
done.
I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
Done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On
Where the
day
dragon
of
attacked?
our death, we will
We've heard
drink
rumors of
and
death
we'll
and
sing.
fire from the skies, but no real news.
We're the children of Skyrim, and
Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
But this land is ours,
Aye,
and we'll see
but I'll
it
be here in
like
solitude
we
for longer
of the
still.
scourge that has
Viata's skill as a
sullied
fletcher
our
drew me to
hopes
this
and
place.
our
I wanted to
dreams.
learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with, what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskygge. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
If you need a good... Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
I thought so. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested.
Let's sate that appetite,
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Feel free to make requests. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for. You should think about staying the night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
By blade or by spell. If you change your mind, seek me out here. The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Hello, I'm Gisley. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Yes, my older brother. And the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Not my problem. Never should have come here.
Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye. I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. I do miss that helmet.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Why, hello. Here to buy? If it's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really. It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business. Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer. Finally. I can help with purchases, but if you've come to talk, see my sister. She's the one who gets on with people. It's her one virtue, really. Why, hello. Watch it.
Huh? Ow.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Finally.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
I'm afraid I'm running errands at the moment, but please visit me later at the Temple of the Divines.
Not interested, Jari. It doesn't...
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. We mostly carry herbs and alchemical ingredients, that sort of thing. Before the war, our stock was mostly used for aromatic use in homes. Yes. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions. Ah, welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal needs?
Oh.
It's good to see a fresh face.
Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Baron said you got here just before the execution. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home.
Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need?
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damn's insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter.
When you get bored, stranger.
You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler. You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've... Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance?
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get. To be honest, no. But High King Torygg supported them, and now her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I'd follow. I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Sema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Just think I'll forge me a new sword, just in case things go awry here in Solid. I like you. No man is a match for a dragon. Buying one of our blades wouldn't hurt your chances, though. Food, experience, and a roof over my head in the finest city in Skyrim. If money's all you hold dear, then you end up like Jari Ra, a plague on the city. Captain Aldous can't prove it, but that Argonian is up to no good. May your sword feast on Stormcloak flesh. You need to leave.
I don't claim to be the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end. To the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know. The Dragonborns come.